Hello and welcome to Good God with God. I'm God, and today's episode is brought to you by shale. Shale, it's a sedimentary rock made of hardened clay or mud, and it's one of the more fun rocks because, I don't know, it's fun that there's also a rock that breaks really easily. Shale, I made it, I love it, check it out. Okay, well, today we have a very special guest. He was President of the United States. He's considered a founding father. Very excited to have him on the show, and I'm talking about John Adams. Hey, John, how are you?
What's up?
John, it's great to have you.
Oh yeah, thanks for having me. This is a nice setup. Whatever this is I'm sitting on right here, this is the best.
Yeah, it's a cushion stool.
Oh my god. So what's up?
So I just kind of wanted to have you on the
Just
show.
hang out and stuff?
Yeah, a lot of our listeners, they haven't really been able to hear like a
Founding father, yeah.
Exactly.
Fans of America.
Yeah, how do you feel about being called a founding father?
Love it.
Yeah?
I think it's great. I'm up my own ass about it. I love titles. I love being called president. I was mad I didn't get a second term. I was a one-term president.
I mean, it was
Yeah.
tough then, because like you're following George Washington, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah, he's great.
he's
Love
great.
George.
I got a hand.
You know, I never had slaves.
I know you didn't, which
I'm
is
one of the
great.
few.
Mm-hmm. That's why, George and TJ, they all had to spend a little time down in hell before they could
Oh
come
yeah,
back up
that
here.
makes sense.
Yeah. What about Hamilton?
This musical's crazy. No one cared about this guy at all at the time.
Really?
I mean, we liked him, but you'd think about him 3 times a year.
Sure. I mean, didn't you have beef with him when he was
He
president?
had beef with everybody. You know, which pissed me off because he didn't like slavery. I didn't have slaves.
Yeah.
But did that give me credit? No. He wouldn't hang out with me. Hamilton liked you if you didn't have slaves as long as you were real cool. He liked cool people first. George Washington had slaves all over the place. And he loved George.
Yeah, that's true.
Can I grab a soda? Sorry.
No problem.
I'm good. Okay. Ooh, this is good.
Try to have a variety of beverages available for.
Yeah. Do you know who also is not so bad?
Hmm.
Benedict Arnold.
Wow.
He's not bad. Great Britain wasn't so bad either.
Well, you had to look at them as the bad guy for a little while there, and King George, he was pretty crazy too. He was being.
Yeah, but George Washington was crazy. They were all crazy.
Yeah.
Everybody's crazy.
Yeah, but
You put somebody in power, 10 seconds later, they're nuts.
Did George lose it 10 seconds later?
Sure. Yes, George was absolutely crazy. In New York, where he was inaugurated, he was getting fellatio
Oof.
an hour after he took the oath of office.
Oh my gosh.
We were stunned. It's not cool. I don't know. Is it an abuse of power if it's consensual?
How did you know?
Everybody knew. George Washington got laid like nobody's business, and it went to his head.
Oh, you think that's what got to his head?
Yes.
Did you get laid when you were president?
No.
Because you
Oh,
kept.
I wanted to.
Oh, just
As a
people.
short, fat, bald guy who was telling people how great he was for not owning slaves. Nobody wanted anything to do with me.
Oh, I thought just the pure fact that you're president might get you.
That's what I thought. But back then, nobody gave a shit because, there was kings.
Yeah, but George also was smooth.
Tall, good-looking dude on a horse. You can't beat that.
That's true. You didn't really ride horses a whole ton unless.
All business.
Yeah.
I look
exactly.
terrible on them. I
Yeah.
look like a weeble. You know what a weeble is?
Yeah, a little bug.
No, toy.
What?
The weebles wobble, but they don't fall down.
I was thinking a weevil. That's my
Weevil,
fault.
bull weevil.
Yeah,
I look like a Humpty Dumpty.
got it. Yeah, I can see that.
I think horses were great.
I'm not saying horses weren't great.
Horses were great. You never have a 10-horse pileup.
Yeah, but horses would buck you, kick you.
Sure, they're temperamental. Just don't be an asshole.
A horse bit me once, and I totally deserved it.
Really?
I
You,
was-
God?
I went up to pet it, and he clearly didn't want to be pet right then. And I was like, "Hey, little horse!" And then he
Well,
bit me.
that's on you. Try to read the room.
Totally on me. You like horses. You try riding any unicorns yet or anything like that?
Yeah, they're nice.
Yeah, they're good, right?
Yeah, are they bred weird? They seem a little nuts.
Yeah, they're a little nuts. So I mean,
They're beautiful. They're beautiful. Though.
talking about getting cocky, unicorns run on rainbows, and they got a super cool horn. So I think that's part of it.
They're a little full of themselves.
They're a little full of themselves.
But I get it.
Yeah.
They're beautiful.
They're gorgeous, man.
You know what a good job was? Weirdly, manure scooping.
All right. Well, that's all the time we have today on Good God. I want to thank my guest, John Adams, for being here. John, do you have any last words for anybody?
Cleaning products?
What?
I think they're great. I love them. I wish we had them, I think about them a lot.
All right. Well, hey, today's episode of Good God has been brought to you by shale. Shale. It's a type of rock. It's very fun. Shale. I made it. I love it. Check it out. All right. Well, this has been Good God. God out.
I've been listening to a lot of the Beatles.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, man. The Beatles.
Are you a
are
Beatles
fantastic.
fan?
I love the Beatles.
I was listening to the White Album and Revolution's on there.
Yeah.
Happiness is a Warm Gun.
Mm-hmm.
Then they go right into Martha, My Dear.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm So Tired. Then Blackbird.
Mm-hmm.
While My Guitar Gently Weeps.
Mm-hmm.
The continuing story of Bungalow Bill.
Mm-hmm.
Rocky Raccoon.
Yeah.
Long.
Yeah.
But John Lennon's first album, The Plastic Ono Band.
Mm-hmm. He's a good pal up here. I love seeing John.
Oh, I haven't talked to him.
Really?
I don't want to meet him.
I kind of get that.
If I could meet Rubber Soul, I'd hang out with Rubber Soul all day.